Oslo is the capital of Norway and the best city with the most elevated attractions. It is also one of the most costly in Europe. The best and ideal time to visit is from the month of May to September, when the weather condition is warm. In today's video, we will be talking about interesting places to visit in the capital of Norway, and top things to do as well, so don't exit the screen and make sure you watch this video till the end. Number 1. The Fjords. You can't visit Norway without seeing the fjords. To really see the value in the dazzling regular habitat that this nation is blessed with, one of the must-do things in Oslo would be to take a road trip to experience a portion of the shocking fjords for yourself. If you don't feel like visiting the most popular fjords, because they are far away, you can take a boat trip along this stretch of water to call it a day. Number 2. The historical district of Kvadraturen. If you are not spending much time in the city, this is certainly the district you ought to think about visiting first. A walk around the central avenue, Karl Johan's Gate, will be all you need to take in some of the biggest historical sites of the city. You can explore different attractions, for example, the Oslo City Hall, the notable structures of Oslo University, the Imperial Palace, the Parliament Building, and even the National Theatre. Number 3. Urban sauna. Visiting a metropolitan sauna is a big deal in Norway because it's essential for their way of life in Norway to get warm and hot in a sauna. Oslo, as you could envision, comes complete with an entire load of various saunas to test. Number 4. Unearth Oslo's culinary delights. Norway is flooded with a few pretty astounding food, and no place is this more apparent than in the capital. Oslo is certainly the spot to be with regards to evaluating the assortment of cuisines that this nation offers up. Number 5. Find out about polar exploration in the FRAM Museum. Assuming you're interested in early exploration, particularly into the cold northern and southern regions of the Earth, then hitting up the FRAM Museum should be on your rundown of cool stuff to do in Oslo. This spot is home to the most grounded wooden boat ever assembled, the FRAM, which fittingly signifies forward in Norwegian, and is the only ever boat to have cruised as far north and south as concerned. Number 6. The Nobel Peace Center. Are you looking forward to learning more about the Peace Prize? If yes, the Nobel Peace Center is the place to go. Visiting the Nobel Peace Center is certainly one of the top activities in Oslo. At the Nobel Peace Center, you can see a ton of intelligent displays, teach yourself about the previous Peace Prize laureates, and obviously, become familiar with somewhat more with regards to the existence of Alfred Nobel himself. Number 7. Vigeland Park. Visiting Vigeland Park is highly recommended, especially if you want to know more about arts. It's the biggest figure park created by a solitary craftsman called Gustav Vigeland. Despite the fact that it's extremely famous, a portion of the models here make walking around Vigeland Park perhaps the most uncommon and peculiar thing to do in Oslo. Number 8. HENRIK Ibsen's house. Another of Norway's most popular sons is Henrik Ibsen, who is perhaps the most notable dramatist ever, and second just to Shakespeare himself. You can go and visit his house, which is the one he resided for the last 11 years of his life. Henrik Ibsen's house is located near the actual royal palace, so it's a spot that anyone can go and explore. 9. Get some inspiration at the Museum of Modern Art. Oslo is known for its imaginative and inventive certifications, so why not swing by the Museum of Modern Art to see what's shaking in the workmanship universe of this city. Launched over 3 decades ago, this landmark to modern art is loaded with different assortments of Norwegian and worldwide contemporary craftsmanship. If you love anything related to arts, this will unquestionably be probably the coolest thing to do in Oslo. There's a great deal of work from prestigious craftsmen like Andy Warhol, Damien Hirst, and Francis Bacon, just to make references. 10. Get to grips with Oslo's origins. The Norwegian capital might seem like the kind of place that's all about its contemporary cool art and culture. However, there's a long history at work that has permitted this city to develop and transformed into the spot it is today. There's a side to the city that is not too known, which is the medieval Oslo. In 1624, however, the original city got burnt. That implied that the city had to be rebuilt from scratch, and basically from stone, and 7 miles away from the first site. However, you can still see much of the Oslo of the past, like a 500-year-old emergency clinic at the lower part of Ekeberg Hill, for example. So go searching out for it and discover the stories of the past. 11. Go to the Mini Bottle Gallery. If you are genuinely looking for unique things to do in Oslo, then you should consider visiting the Mini Bottle Gallery. Here is the place you will find 53,000 mini bottles that have been loaded with all kinds of fabulous and barbaric fillings. From berries and fruits to mice and worms, this is a cool spot to visit. Before we wrap it up, do you think Oslo is worth visiting? If you have valid reasons, kindly leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.